City and to the Heineken pre-game showcase ahead of a potentially fascinating game of Major League Soccer. Newcomers Nashville have come through a traumatic week which saw twin tornadoes tear through Tennessee on Tuesday, claiming 25 lives and destroying countless homes. Today they wear their badges on jerseys that will be auctioned after their first ever road match to support the relief effort. The hosts too are backing the cause by donating a big chunk of ticket revenue to the fund. But that's where the solidarity ends, because Portland have been far too charitable here. This stadium has always been considered a fortress, yet too many visitors are being allowed to enjoy rather than endure the Providence Park experience. So on the day that he sends out the Timbers' oldest ever lineup, coach Gio Savarese says simply that this is a must-win. And a warm welcome to the familiar surroundings of Providence Park. Alongside me, John Champion, Taylor Twellman, at the end of a week which has been at times traumatic, certainly tragic in many cases, and utterly bewildering for many associated with Nashville Sports Club, the new element of Major League Soccer. A number of the players personally affected by the tornadoes.
Just another reminder of how fragile life can be, John, and I know all of us here at ESPN send our thoughts and prayers to you in Nashville that it needed at this time, but it directly affected this team. 3 players were affected by it, and one of those was David Akam, who went on social media and gave us an inside look to what his life really is like. He's got a wife at home that is 8 months pregnant. Obviously everyone's not hurt, and that's the most important thing. But I caught up with David Akam moments ago and asked him where he is emotionally coming into this game today.
To be fair, I don't really know. I'm just happy to be alive now, to get like a second chance in life to do what I love. So a little bit emotional, but also I'm really happy and blessed to be alive now.
When you look at this game today, is there a little bit of extra pressure on you and this team to represent the city of Nashville?
Not really. I think it's a normal game, but also we're trying to place emphasis on what happened this week, and we're trying to bring a little bit of joy to the people in Nashville, because it looks gloomy now because of what happened, but also we have a big chance. We are on the national TV trying to get like a good result here and trying to bring a little bit of joy for the people in Nashville.
Humbling words from David Akam. There has been a concerted effort in the Nashville camp to keep things as normal as they can in extraordinary times, and now they have to reset mentally and try and win a football match.
Yeah, and when you look at their lineup sponsored by the Continental Tire, you see that there's no changes within the lineup in the sense of personnel. However, tactically, I think you're going to see a little bit different team. I think they're going to sit in a little bit more than they did against Atlanta, but this is all about the spine. Romney, Zimmerman, Godoy, Bacardi, Mukhtar in front of them being a little bit more dynamic than he was in the opening game against Atlanta. But David Akam's got to be some real pace and energy on that right side, because Eric Miller isn't going to cross half field more often than not.
And what can we say about Portland under Giovanni Savarese for a third season? Notoriously slow starters in Major League Soccer, and also this is no longer the fortress that it once was.
No, and that's the biggest surprise to me, is when you look at this building, it was very difficult to come in here and win, and yet they've only won 3 of their last 10 games. Here's the Portland lineup presented by Continental Tire. They make 2 changes. Duvall comes in, Moreira's out with knee surgery, meniscus more often than not, but look at the staggered midfield of Polo now coming into the lineup. At times, Valeri's going to play as a second forward, and Polo's going to have to fill the gaps. But they want the front 4-5 to put pressure on Nashville from the opening whistle.
Last few moments of comparative quiet down in the tunnel, and then out on a lovely spring day in the city of Portland, Oregon, within view of the crowd, the musical accompaniment of the new Major League Soccer anthem composed by Hans Zimmer. There were doubts as to whether Diego Valeri would be involved this season, but that staple part of the Portland football scene is very much at the heart of things today. So kickoff is fast approaching here at Providence Park. You've been watching the Heineken pre-game showcase. Okay, YouTube, Facebook, however you like to collect that show and enjoy it. Plenty of ways to do so, so don't forget it. Second half is live when we come back. This halftime report is presented by Audi and their Goals Drive Progress initiative, investing $500 to MLS youth academies for every goal scored. Off the mark with just their second victory in their last 9 games, And as they seek to stabilise, particularly at Providence Park, it's a welcome 3 points for them. We will wrap things up when we return.